Hi children, good morning. Welcome back to today's maths class. Today we will be seeing the continuation of last class in pattern. So here are few examples of patterns around us. So first it is patterns in animals. Yes, you can see God has given a beautiful patterns on animals. Next, patterns in architecture. So these patterns usually you can see it in olden days. Now in few houses it has been decorated. Next, patterns in plants. You can see beautiful colorful patterns in plants. Next, patterns in nature. So when you look at the sky or when a drop of water is dropped in a bucket, you can it forms a beautiful pattern. This you can see it in nature. So next, to form a pattern, we have to follow a certain set of rules. First, we study patterns of shapes, numbers and letters of alphabets. Patterns of shapes are formed by 2D shapes. Patterns of numbers use digits 0 to 9, while letter patterns use the letters of the alphabets. But these patterns are formed following a rule or a set of rules. Now let us see the rules formed in number patterns. First, you see the example given here. First, it is 10, 13, 16, 19, 22, and 25. Excellent. What you can observe here? Yes, you can observe plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. In each number, plus 3 is getting added. So, what is the first rule? You have to observe the first few numbers and see if there is a unit of repeat. Okay. Next, you have to find out the difference between the first two numbers. So, what is unit of repeat? I have used the word unit of repeat. Yes, in a pattern, the unit refers to one or more elements that repeat again and again. If it repeats again and again, it is a pattern. Next thing, you have to find out the difference between the first few numbers. If you subtract 13 minus 10, you will get answer as 3. So what what is the thing here? It has happened, the success of each number is formed by adding 3 to the previous number. So rule of repeat is starting with 10 and you have to add 3 to the each number. So what is the rule for letter pattern here? In a letter pattern, the letters follow a rule. We identify the unit of pattern by comparing the first few letters. So here check the pattern. First it is A, B, C. Next it is E, F, G. Next I, J, K. Next M, N, O, Q, R, S, U, V, W. Yes, first thing you have to observe the pattern carefully. First A, B, C. So here D is skipped. Next E, F, G. H is skipped. I, J, K. L is skipped. M, N, O. P is skipped here. Next Q, R, S. P is skipped. Next T is skipped here. U, V, W. So what is the rule here? So starting with A and skip every fourth letter. Here every fourth letter is skipped here. This is the rule which it is used here. Next, moving to shape patterns. In shape patterns, we compare the first few shapes and identify the pattern rule. First, you have to observe the first few shapes and then you have to identify the rule. Yes, identify the pattern rule and complete the shape series. So first you can see a big square, small square, big circle, small circle. Yes. Now here observe the pattern carefully. First you can see a big square, big circle, small circle. So here it is being repeated. Pattern is being repeated. So next you can see big square, big circle, small circle. Next big square, big circle, small circle. So what would be the next pattern? It is big square, small circle, big square and small circle. Yes, children, it's time to take out your classwork, write on today's date, and write the definition of pattern. So, when an arrangement of shapes, numbers, or letters is repeated in a particular order, it is known as pattern. Yes, children, continue writing in the same notebook. So, read the question given. Circle the shape that comes next in the sequence. So, you have to observe the pattern carefully and fill the blank here. So, first one, it is a square with one diagonal. So, first it is drawn from one corner to other. In next, it is drawn from one corner to the other corner. So, what would be the answer? So, it is C. Next, you can see three stars. First, it is with no shade. Next, with a dark shade, with light shade. So, what would be the answer? So, it is no shade because it is getting repeated. Next, you can see a shape. First, it is cut into two halves vertically. Next, it is horizontal. Next, it is slanting. So, in this way, it has been divided. So, what would be the next answer? Yes. So, next it is, you can see a shape with two dots. First, it is slanting towards left side. Next, horizontally. Next, it is tilted towards right side. So, what is the next pattern? So, I have given the answer. So, next comes, first you can see a shape with one dot, next with two dots, three dots. 1, 2, 3. Next, it would be 1. Next, here you can see 7. So, it has to be a 2D shape with 7 lines. So, here it is one line is getting reduced. So, here you can see a hexagon, pentagon. Next, it is a square. Next, it has to be a shape with 3 straight lines. So, it has to be a triangle. So, next, a oval. Then it is a small one. Next, it is a triangle. Sorry, next it is a rectangle. Then a small rectangle. First, next it is a triangle. Then it is a small triangle. Excellent. This you have to copy it in your classbook very neatly. So here ends this session, children. Bye. Take care.